Morning. It is Wednesday morning, June the 25th. Rise and shine, rise and shine. This is Coffee Talk. We get together 7 days a week, chat about what's going on in the world of weather. And I got to tell you, today we are looking absolutely beautiful. A live look outside on our Tower Cam network. There's downtown Orlando. The skies are clear. It is beautiful. First warning, live Doppler radar is rain free. Temperatures out the door, 70s and 80s. We're on our way up. It's going to be a nice toasty day, about 87 degrees, 11 o'clock, 90 degrees by 1, and 93 degrees our high temperature on the day. Go with that 30% coverage of rain here or there, but generally speaking, 5, 6, 7 o'clock, the rain chances are going to drop. And eventually, we'll just go with a nice, mainly clear sky. This is beautiful weather. My friends, we've got some great stuff in store. So, with that said, let me just pause and say good morning to you. Oliver, Frank, other Frank, Debbie, Diane, good morning, everybody. Good morning. That's looking good. Oh, wow. That's crazy. Debbie, good morning. Pat, Bruce, good morning. Good morning. Diane, Harry, how y'all doing? It's going to be a great day in the neighborhood, right? A little toasty, particularly out in our western areas. 94 in Leesburg, 95 degrees in Wildwood, about 92 degrees in Wedgefield, 92 degrees in St. Cloud, upper 80s along the coastline. In terms of rain opportunities today, let me dial up the Futurecast model just to kind of get an idea. There's nothing crazy going on here, right? So, first off, this afternoon, we start to see a few showers and storms trying to, corrupt up some of the plans. 3, 3:30, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, kind of see it little by little working. 6, 7 o'clock, Sumter, Lake, Polk counties. And then it works over toward the Tampa area by about 8 or so in the afternoon. But let's go all the way ahead and let's just try to dial up Futurecast for tomorrow. And I want to show you the difference because there is a difference, okay? I'll bring it full screen for you. Notice 7 a.m., Brevard, Volusia, some showers, right? Then into the afternoon. 1 o'clock, look at the rains, getting even more widespread by about 3 o'clock. So yes, we've definitely got a change in our overall picture. The rain chance is going up tomorrow. Why? What's going on? What's happening here? This is the satellite and radar. And I want you to look bottom right corner. You can almost make out this counterclockwise spin. You can almost make that out, right? Right in there. Essentially, that's an upper level area of low pressure. And what that's doing is that's thrusting in moisture to our area. So when we talk about the opportunities for rain, think about it like this. That area of low pressure, that trough, that upper level low, if you will, is just hanging around the Bahamas. And over the course of this afternoon, evening, and into tomorrow, it eventually moves in. And as it does, it really ramps up our rain opportunities for Central Florida. It really does change things around. So while we're mostly dry today, that's not going to be the case. The pattern turns stormier. We continue not only for tomorrow, but right through to the weekend. So let's take a look. Central Florida's certified most accurate forecast showing today's coverage at 30%, but we go to 60% for our Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, right? And Saturday and Sunday, for that matter, storm coverage goes even higher. 70% coverage of rain. And for my friends that live along the coast, I know you're going to ask for it. So we got you. All right, here's our coastal 7-day forecast. Today and tomorrow, I think we're going to keep fairly dry, but look at Friday's storm coverage increasing and then really ramping up as the winds push the storms back over to the coastline for Saturday and for Sunday. Okay? Does that sound good to everybody? Yeah? Marches straight to detention. Why are you going straight to detention? Bring the rain, Matt says. I know, buddy. I know, I know, I know. Yeah, we need the rainfall. We certainly need the rainfall. So we'll definitely take what we can get. Bruce is thrusting in the moisture. Ay vez, Mayor. Yeah. Kevin says, good morning from Lakeland. Kevin, good morning to you. Let's do this. Let's go find, before it gets too late, let's go find Alan. I wanted to talk to him yesterday. We're going to take a field trip together. Let's go talk to Alan and see how things are going for the new guy. I don't know if he's going to be at his desk. Could be in the break room. Let's come over this way. All right, see, he's busy. We're going to interrupt him. Watch how we do this. Watch this. Watch this.
Hey,
This is Alan.
Hey, good
This is Becca.
morning.
I know you're the executive producer. Can I interrupt? Can I interrupt for a moment, just for a few? Can I borrow you?
Yes, you can. I'll be
Okay,
right back, Becca. I'm
Becca.
sorry.
Did I just outrank the executive
Wait a
producer?
sec. Is this coffee talk?
This
You
is
there?
Coffee Talk.
Oh, I love it.
I'm just gonna take a minute and say, like, she's gonna scream at me after
I
this.
know.
It's gonna be
We
like,
were going over something very
don't
important.
you ever do that again.
We were going over something super important. I'm sorry, Becca.
Sorry. Okay,
It's like my second week here, and
I know.
you're already getting me in trouble.
I'll fall on the sword for this. First off,
Yeah.
so we don't know, the newsroom doesn't normally look like this with
Mhm.
the curtains. Temporary newsroom.
Yeah.
But I wanted to come over and I wanted to annoy you a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
You never
so
annoy me.
yet. I've started to beat him up a little bit. So we're getting more comfortable.
Yeah.
So talk to me about how things are going. It's your second week
Yeah,
anchoring.
second week.
How are we
Things have been
doing?
really great,
Yeah.
It's because a lot of people are on vacation, so I've had the opportunity to anchor with people, to work with different people like
Yeah.
you in the
Yeah,
morning
yeah.
as well, because
The
normally it's
party.
Kellyanne. But
Party.
yeah, so it's been great. You really get to know just so
Yeah.
many different talented people here who work at Wesh, and it's been a great time so far.
What have you after work? What have you enjoyed?
After work,
Yeah.
okay, so I'm still kind of like moving some stuff into my
Can we
apartment.
sit?
So
Where's your desk?
yeah,
I'm holding my
it's
laptop
right
up
here,
right
Aaron.
here. All right, I'm gonna
Here,
sit at
I'm right
Meredith.
beside Meredith.
All right,
All right, so let's sit right
let's
here.
dip. My arm's tired.
Come on,
Okay.
this is
All
your
right. I know.
Wednesday workout.
I know. Yeah. Curls for the girls. Okay. All right. So after work, so you've been getting settled in.
Yeah, kind of getting settled in and going out and running some errands. This Friday though, my wife and my mother-in-law are going to be coming into town.
There it is.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So we're going to start hitting up more
Yep.
restaurants, exploring a little bit more. We want to go like to Winter Garden.
Yes.
Last time we talked, you
Yes.
were like, that place is
It's
amazing.
great.
So we want
Crooked
to
can.
Crooked, yeah, want to go there.
Yep.
So we're really excited just to explore so many different
Yeah.
places. Where should we go? What should we do?
Mount Dora, which is not far from
Yes.
Winter Garden. So Mount Dora, Winter Garden. You
Yeah.
got to do all the Disney stuff. You got to do all the
Yeah.
Universal stuff. You got to do the SeaWorld. Got to do Fun Spot. It's huge.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
Kennedy Space Center.
Yeah,
Do
for
the
sure.
like you're gonna cover stuff at some point, but you have to be a tourist first. But
Absolutely.
go do the
Absolutely.
visitors.
They say it's like a tourist in your own town, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
definitely want to do that. And if you have any suggestions, so I like Italian food, Mexican food, pizza, pretty much everything, actually.
Yeah.
There's no food that I don't like or would not try.
So Sand Lake, of course, you have Restaurant Row, just a ton of stuff down that
And
way.
okay,
Sand Lake
okay.
Road, there's all the all the fun stuff.
Yeah.
Wave Sushi by Mount Dora is amazing, Mario
Oh,
says.
okay, yeah.
Yep.
Love sushi. Love
Victoria
sushi.
says Bella Italia restaurant in Winter Garden.
We tried to go there actually the other day, but
Yeah.
we couldn't make reservations because it was just packed.
Don't they know who he is? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I should have gone with you.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
hey, do you know who this is?
Oh, Pat says Rock Springs and Gatorland. So Gatorland,
Okay.
super cool, old Florida. Rock Springs and Wekiva Springs,
Yeah.
just kind of nature at its finest.
Gatorland near
Kissimmee.
Kissimmee?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, perfect. That's on my, bucket list.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
want to do for sure because, I've been in Florida for 4 years, and guess how many gators I've only seen two gators, and that was when I was golfing.
Oh, we're gonna fix that.
Yeah, I don't want to see more
Oh
gators.
yeah, we're gonna fix that. Oh yeah, Megan says the Sponge Docks over in Tarpon. That's super cool.
Okay.
That's a day trip though. That's north of Tampa.
Okay.
Okay, or I should say like west of Tampa. Tarpon Springs, yeah. We're thinking more central Florida though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's okay. Hey, you've got a plane. You can fly me there, right?
That's right.
You know what I mean?
Yes. I'm
Yeah.
always looking for, you know what they say though, I fly, you buy the gas.
Yeah. It was funny. Oliver saying definitely Kennedy Space Center,
Yep.
to watch a launch. And
Yes.
this morning, I mean, that was
Yeah.
spectacular this morning.
We're gonna
I'd love to go out
you
there.
know we're gonna send his
I'm gonna
lookist
be
out
I'm
there.
gonna be going all over the place, and then I'll be like, "Hey, thank you so much for all these incredible
Yeah.
suggestions."
Yeah, Lake Apopka Wildlife Drive. I've not done it, so Matt's a photographer. I've not done it, but I hear that wildlife drive around Lake Apopka is stunning.
Yeah.
Bruce's Black Hammock. Yes,
Oh.
Black Hammock out over in Seminole County. Yeah.
Okay. Look at all these awesome food
Oh
suggestions
yeah.
coming in.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
gonna have to take a look at this after and grab up my notepad and write
Oh
down
yeah.
all these
Yeah.
suggestions from so many people.
100%.
Thank you so much for all
Oh,
these suggestions.
Kelly, who used to be a producer here, says tell him not to sleep on Francesco's in Maitland. It is good Italian, and it's right up the road.
Really?
It is good Italian. It
With
is.
a name like Francesco's.
It's got to be
You
good.
know it's gonna be
It's
good.
got to be good. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's true.
Yeah, but no, it's been, being here has been great. And like, I've got so much support from so many different viewers, which
Yep.
has been fantastic. They've all reached out and said, welcome. It's great that you're here. So it's
Yeah.
been a great time. And I really appreciate you allowing me to be part of your morning routine. And yeah.
Also, look at this tie choice. Like nothing for nothing, but when I saw it today, I was like, oh, that's Your Thai game is strong.
You know, I like ties, but I also like. I'm gonna try and
Sock.
do this without
Oh
ripping
boy.
my pants.
Let's do.
Look at these socks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. My Thai game is not as strong.
Come on, it's good.
It's. I mean, it's. They're airplanes. Like I'm not. It's
That's your sock
that.
game. We're talking about ties and socks.
Oh
That's
yeah.
good though too.
It's fine. My Thai game's
But you know
okay.
what? Hey, our suits, Indochino.
There it is.
Yeah.
We shop at the same place. But did you find it on your own? Like I had an image consult. We have it. You're gonna see her because I'm sure she's gonna be like, no. We all make so in coffee talk we make fun of her because her name's Audrey.
Okay.
I have no style, so everything I do is because of her.
Has Audrey ever popped up in Coffee Talk?
No, thank God.
I was gonna
Because
say.
I make fun. I don't make fun of her. I mimic her,
Yeah.
and everybody knows.
Okay.
So I'm just
Okay.
like I'm like I don't know that Audrey would love this suit. I love the
What?
suit. She's charcoal and blue for me. I've got like a bunch of charcoals and a bunch of blues. That's all she's allowed.
But look at the inside though.
I know. Ah, America.
Yeah, American flags everywhere.
She's not going to care.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Maybe she would because you're a more stylish guy than me. So she wants me to be the nerd. I don't know.
No. I think you know what? You do a great job.
Ah,
You do a great job.
it's just because he's on Coffee Talk.
Yeah.
He doesn't say that.
Yeah. Oh,
Um, the ad blocker pops up. Okay,
oh,
let's see
that's
here.
strange.
Let's see here. Welcome to Wesh, Doughboys Pizza, Oviedo on Aloma.
Oh, okay.
That's not far from me. I've never been there.
Medieval times.
I haven't been there since I was in like
I was
fourth
just gonna
grade.
say that. Like, I haven't been there in a long time. Do they still serve those big, huge turkey?
I would imagine so.
Right?
With the Coke, or is it Pepsi? I don't know. I
Can't
don't.
remember. But do you remember when they used to do the Coke and Pepsi taste that
Yeah,
challenge?
yeah. The Pepsi
Easy.
challenge.
Yeah, so easy.
Yeah, because one's way sweeter.
Yeah, you were like, dude,
Yeah, yeah.
so-
I know what Coke
Then you
is.
get like a little card, and then you'd be like, I can use this anywhere, and like you go get like free Pepsis or free Cokes, whatever it was. But it was
Pepsi.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jan says I think Audrey needs to be on Coffee Talk. Ugh. Ugh.
As long as I'm not here that
Well, you
day.
got the spread collar, so that's
Okay, yeah.
good. The spread, mine is as narrow as she would allow.
Yeah.
I like the spread.
Okay, at least Cindy says she doesn't have you wearing suspenders. Do people still wear suspenders?
Stuart used to wear suspenders.
Oh, okay.
And Stuart tried to get me to wear suspenders for a minute, and then Audrey was like, "Are you trying to be young Santa Claus?"
Oh.
Because I was 300 pounds. It was awkward looking.
Ooh.
All right, I have to go now. and do
Okay,
the
yeah.
weather.
Hey, thanks for allowing me
Thank
to
you,
do this.
buddy.
I appreciate
We're gonna
it.
check back in
Great
with
to
the
see you
rookie
all
here.
again.
We're gonna make sure he's doing okay. Wear your Crocs one day on the air. Who says that I'm not wearing them right now? All right. Let's see here. SeaWorld has free beer. What? They have free beer now? Are you kidding me? Okay. All right, we're walking back in. Suspenders and a bow tie. Yeah, I look like a clown. All right, I have to load this next weather hit. Ugh. Bear with me 2 seconds. Running in the other room, I failed to set everything up. All right, we're gonna do that. What is this at 15? Okay. Tavares, loading the Tavares tower cam. Oh, that's so pretty. Y'all, that's so pretty. I was producer long enough to know you aren't. What, wearing Crocs? All right, now I got to walk over here. We're going to do the things, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Did I do that? Right. All right. Put that there. Okay. Now we're set for TV. Sorry. I'm sorry that I'm like multitasking today. All right. I'm hungry for Italian food, right? I'm just hungry. When I work the morning show, the problem is I get 8:16. Let me load up the rundown. See where I'm at. So this is the rundown for the show. So just had to see where I'm at. Okay. All right. There's an Uno's in Winter Garden. See, post-bariatric surgery. Ugh. Post-bariatric surgery. I can't eat thick breads like that. What's that face? One of the stories. Okay, the lightning safety story died. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you, Sid. Ah, Crystal, I love coffee talk field trips. Thank you. All right. Doing cooling bags and then weather. All right, let's go to the anchor desk together.
Bags submerge patients in water and ice, bringing their body temperatures back to a safe level in about 15 to 20 minutes. Hi. Oh. Okay, that's scary stuff, right? And officials say this tool can be especially helpful for people in remote areas. Now, the bags can start cooling heat stroke victims while first responders then work to extricate them.
Wow.
Wow.
That is something to really pay attention to. 8:17 now as we talk about the heat here at home, we're also talking about some changes ahead in our forecast. Let's
Yeah.
bring in first warning meteorologist Eric Burris.
So think about it like this. The big heat up and down the eastern seaboard is the same reason our rain chances have been a little bit lower. That's going to start changing. Their temperatures moderate and our storms start to return. So yeah, pattern turns stormier effective tomorrow.
Okay.
And then just keeps kind of building and building and building into the weekend too. So let's talk about that rain opportunity, all right? 7-day forecast showing a 30% coverage of showers and storms for us today. High of about 93 degrees. But notice over the next couple of days, watch where this goes, all right? 60% coverage of storms for our Thursday and our Friday, and it goes up even more for Saturday and Sunday. So let's talk about it kind of hour by hour. Here's 3 o'clock this afternoon. Few areas of rain. Notice there's definitely a delineation line, Orlando South. That's where we'll start to see these areas of rain popping on up. Orlando North, that opportunity, not all there. And then little by little it works out west, like 7 p.m., Sumter Lake, Polk, and then eventually over toward like the Tampa area, okay? But let's go ahead to Futurecast for tomorrow morning to show the difference. This is 7 o'clock, Volusia, Brevard counties, a few showers popping up. Notice by 1 o'clock, plenty of rains starting up and then going more widespread through about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So definitely a difference. And it's not just the rain either. I want to point out the Storm Prediction Center already highlighting our area for Thursday and Friday as having a level 1 out of 5 risk for isolated strong to severe storms. So it's not a significant threat, but it's just letting you know that the storms could get feisty. There's going to be a lot of them too. And then into the weekend, not washout, but showers and storms on a widespread scale going from 60 to 70%. So there's a lot of moisture around. But for now, we don't even have the moisture for a cloud. Look how pretty this morning is. Now we'll build clouds through the day, but that's a bright sun into varies. Oh, it is just so pretty. We're at 80 in Orlando, 79 in Claremont, 81 degrees in Palm Bay. So pretty outside. You can already see that harbinger of change. This is the upper low that's going to bring up our rain chances. South of the Bahamas, little by little, it'll be working our direction. So today, a little hotter because of the lower rain coverage, but tomorrow we get the storms popping up. Mid to lower 90s across the inland spots, around 90 back over to the shoreline. Heading over to Volcano Bay, looks like a couple of showers. Shouldn't be too bad. Epcot looking fantastic. Opens up in about 40 or so minutes. And if you're getting into the backyard swimming pool, it's a great day to do so. Low storm coverage. Get in and enjoy. Central Florida's certified most accurate 7-day forecast showing that opportunity for rising rain chances across Central Florida. We're building up to that 70% coverage for the weekend. Coastal communities, looks like it's going to take an extra day to get the storms to favor you. All right, that's quick check the forecast. Let's get a look at the roads. Paola, good morning. All right, there's that. How are we doing? Thank you, Sid. Field trip days are the best. Ugh, I've been on 2 already. Feel like I'm winning today. Hey, if you feel like you're winning today, I'll take that. That makes me feel good. How are y'all doing? Do you have any other questions? I know today's a busy day. I apologize. Everything good? I just had that last replacement fix on the lightning strike a few weeks ago, so I dread them. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Ugh. Debbie says so much fun. I was going to say somebody had mentioned going to Mandela's in Maitland. I've never been, but I want to.
Looks good.
It looks good.
Every day.
Right, it's very pretty. Looks delicious. The building looks like they make good food inside. Right? How's our big, powerful Andrea doing? LOL, waste of a name. You know, there's part of me that's like really glad that they named it just because I'm like, you know, I put out a forecast, so I would like to stay somewhat close to my forecast numbers. Yeah, so here's what Andrea looks like right now. If you were out on a boat, it'd be like a breezy, partly cloudy day, but you can still see the swirl out there. So Andrea, dead, done, over with. Next name on the list will end up being Barry. And when we look at the overall data, we've had 1 named storm, average is 1.1. We had 1 through today last year. So there you go. Look, I don't hate that they named it for selfish purposes only. Strictly selfish purposes only. Oh man. All right. So there's our 7-day forecast again. For the inland spots, storm coverage really ramps up for tomorrow and continues high through the weekend. One last look at our coastal 7-day forecast. Same idea, except it's going to take an extra day. I think tomorrow will be mostly dry along the coast once again. And then Friday, we see an uptick. And then Saturday, Sunday, we see an even higher uptick for showers and thunder showers. All right? All right. It's like a ghost of a storm. That's right. Yeah. What color is your suit today? It's a charcoal, a dark charcoal. Audrey would be proud. All right, that's it. Enough. Huh? Be the sunshine in someone else's day. Thank you for hanging out for Coffee Talk. I'll see you tomorrow morning right here at 8 o'clock. I'm going to try that new, the new Mac OS beta. Oh, God. Okay. All right. I'll see you.